everyone, it's Alicia Malone. Welcome to another episode of Fandango Indie Movie Guide. I seem to be on a little bit of a horror, thriller, dark movie kick lately because I've got another 3 twisted films for you to watch, but they've all been Alicia approved. Let's start with the one that I spoke about at the Overlook Film Festival last week. It's the Aussie horror called Hounds of Love.
He doesn't love you. He just uses you.
This is set in the 80s and it's about a young girl who gets kidnapped by this serial killer couple. It is deeply disturbing but very, very smart. That's what I liked about it. Everything that she does to try to escape is something that is clever and interesting and plausible. Plus the way it ends, I won't give it away, but I will say that the female characters have much more to do with the ending than you might expect in a movie like this. It's beautifully shot as well by Ben Young, who shows a real sense of style. He is a director to watch. So impressive for his first film, and it's really freaky for Australians to see because the serial killer guy is played by Stephen Curry, who you would recognise if you saw The Castle, but he's someone who is well known for his comedy. So to see him in this light is, extra creepy, and the fact that I believe him too, he completely transformed, says a lot. You can see it in limited theatres and on video on demand.
Now let's go in there and have a little bit of fun.
Another twisted little film that you can see on Netflix is called Small Crimes.
I can't do anything about before that's done. I can show people I've changed.
Would you like to take communion before you go?
Oh, no, I'm good.
This stars Nikolai Coster-Waldau as a guy who's just been released from prison. He heads back home and he's searching for a better life. He wants redemption, but it's not long until he gets twisted up in a whole nother mess. This is one of those movies that's a real puzzle to put together, and at times it's a little confusing, although it comes together very satisfyingly at the end. It's directed by E.L. Katz, who did a great little indie film called Cheap Thrills, another one to put on your list if you haven't seen it. And here he dives into those dark crime movies like Fargo or something like a Coen Brothers film.
It's impossible to you that I might have changed.
Have you changed?
You do know where Small Crimes is going, and it does feel very familiar like you've seen it before, but it is the perfect movie to watch at home on Netflix this weekend. Check out Small Crimes on Netflix.
Second chance. Why not?
And last but definitely not least, available on Fandango now is Get Out.
What?
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
You might wanna,
Mom and Dad, my black boyfriend will be coming up this weekend. I just don't want you to be shocked that he's a black man.
This is one of my favorite films of the year. Incredibly smart horror directed by Jordan Peele. There is so much going on in this movie, and I know it did really well at the box office, so many of you have probably seen it, but now it's available on home entertainment. I highly recommend watching it for a second time because you get much more out of it on a second viewing.
Good to see another brother around here.
Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here. Get out.
Sorry, man.
Get out! Yo!
There is so much that is foreshadowed at the start, which comes true at the end. I would love to look at the script to just see how he put it all together. It also has some very smart things to say about race relations. It's not about overt racism, it's about the more subtle kind of racism. Feels very, very timely, even though he wrote it back in 2008, and shows Jordan Peele to be an incredible director as well as writer. He knows horror films, and it definitely touches on movies like Stepford Wives and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. He is one smart cookie. I can't wait to see what he does next. If you haven't seen Get Out, get out! What are you doing here? Just joking. Watch it at home this weekend on Fandango now, and like I said, if you've seen it already, watch it again. Brilliant, brilliant movie.
No. No.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
So there you have it, 3 little quick horror thrillers for you to watch this weekend. You can see Hounds of Love in theaters or on video on demand. Small Crimes is available on Netflix, and Get Out is available to rent or buy on Fandango now. And that's it for this week. I've got one more episode coming at you next week, and then I'm going to be in Cannes for the film festival, and I can not wait to take you along. Sorry about that. I'm Alicia Malone. I'll see you soon.